My name's Heather Freeman, the creator of the Geek Girl Project. What it is a way to promote diversity and female involvement in the geek culture, as well as celebrate women and diversity itself.
So I am a geek girl. I've got Reddit
down here because I'm a Redditor.
I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan. I like to do makeup and I like to do horror makeup.
Anything really sci-fi, Star Trek.
My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, Umbrella Academy.
Monsters, Aliens, and Robots.
I'm a comic book fan, so I read a ton of comic books.
The Avengers and Doctor Who.
Harry Potter, definitely. It's where it started.
There's online cultures that I like. There's sci-fi, there's comic books. If there's information on it, I'll read it. If you can think of it, it's probably on there.
Plus, I do women and gender studies at Eastern, and I thought it was just always really interesting to see how men treat women in the industry. Basically started with Joe Peacock's CNN article about how girls were con hot versus real hot. So if in the real life they would be maybe a 5 out of 10 at the level of hotness, but at a convention with the lonesome nerds they would be a 9 out of 10. We go to cons not to just get people's attention, so we take the effort to go to cons, to dress up, to cosplay. We're not going there just for male attention.
So why is it that I'm getting asked if I actually play games while I'm working at the game store?
Are you just working here, or do you actually read comics? So we're like, why would I be here if I didn't read comics?
I really like drawing cyborgs because that one I think is the most challenging, and I'm trying to get better at that because I'd love to get into concept design.
I enjoy being creative and making stuff like that.
I had it in my closet from a year I was the girl from Underworld for Halloween. Actual, real zombie killing tools.
I do science writing a lot. I actually, I'm also a gamer.
On Facebook, it exploded. You know, our Facebook event, we got like, what, 350 confirmed invites, like 150 maybes.
I was invited by one of my friends, and I thought that was pretty amazing, and I had to come and kind of get my word out for what I was into and meet a lot of other cool people.
Show people why you love this stuff, and show people what you love.
I'm a teacher, so I was just kind of showing that geeks and nerds come in all, you know, outfits, shapes, and sizes.
My mother actually helped me with it. Except I made this. That's the only thing I made though.
So this is my Megatron cannon. Obviously styled off the 80s because it's probably the easiest for me to do. Got some clippables or just some connectors to it. I love the Decepticons. It's kind of my religion.
Firefly's my favorite, but I love Buffy too. Anytime Tim Burton has a new movie, I have a moment that usually scares the people around me.
Nightmare on Elm Street, pretty much anything H.P. Lovecraft. I love Monsters from Beyond.
My mother worked at a comic book shop when she was pregnant, so she, you know, would read me comics as story time.
I am a biology major. I totally geek out over walking, like hiking, and different kinds of mushrooms, different kinds of plants and foliage.
I'm a terrible person who didn't get into comics until college.
I'm the Onceler, which chops down all of the truffula trees to make these wonderful knees that everybody needs.
I'm Harley Quinzel, Joker's girlfriend.
And I have him.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I think that the community is definitely there, and I think we want to...
Especially in Spokane. It's
Absolutely.
just like showing people, look how many people came to a Spokane event, which isn't as big as Seattle or Portland. So look at all these girls that came to this one event, just this one night, and imagine how big it could be of a community in Seattle or Portland. Not only are Geek Girls presence in the culture, they have a really strong presence, so there's a number of them. We all look different, we all represent our fandom different. And then secondly, to build a really good community and have people sit there and geek out together and meet new people, and to show, you know, even, you know, every nerd girl that there's somebody like them.